Welcome back to another episode of Aunt and Andrew with Family's Everything.
Until it's not. Hi, Andrew.
Hi, Aunt. You look all refreshed. Anything good happen?
Oh, well, I've just slept.
Oh, okay. Did you get a haircut?
Yeah, and no. I
Do a
gave
new thing
up
upstairs?
after no. I gave up afternoon coffee.
Oh, that's
So
nice.
I'm sleeping better in the evening, but I'm getting a little tired as the day goes by.
That's
Anyways,
good.
I
You
want to
being
tell
so
you,
vulnerable, so
I
progressive.
know I'm being so vulnerable. I want to know how Jessa lives in New York City if a few pigeons steal the living daylights out of her.
I hate pigeons. I hate Times Square, and I hate rodents too. Well, very bad
Oh, I
rodents.
hate
Chipmunks.
rodents.
I
Nobody
don't even like
likes rodents.
chipmunks.
No, I don't care for any of them.
Yeah,
I,
same. I don't
I,
like birds
I,
though. I really don't like birds. And if you could have
oh,
birds in your house as a pet, that's actually the most disgusting thing I've ever heard
yeah, it is
in
because
my
of
life.
the way they crap
It's
everywhere.
gross. They talk to
Yeah.
you, they crap. Yeah. Ew.
Yeah, it's disgusting. Well, I don't think she's made for New York City. If she goes on, I'm a London girl. Please, girls, a few pigeons.
Can we just stay on Jessel
Oh,
then and not go in order of the episode?
yes, sure. Stay in
The
Jessel.
moment with her mom should be on the show instead of her. I enjoy her mom so much more.
It's true. She's just like not likable.
Yeah.
But I don't like anybody on this cast really at this point. I like Cy and maybe Rachel and the rest. I'm borderline on the
Raquel.
rest. Is her name Raquel?
Yeah, you called her
Eh,
Rachel.
well, maybe it's
You're getting
I'm
confused.
getting confused with Vanderpump Rules.
um,
It's
I
not
have to say
Rachel.
I
Do
liked
we have a
Rebecca
Rachel?
Minkoff.
Do we have a
I
Rachel somewhere?
no.
No
I
show
liked
has a Rachel? Okay.
No, no.
All right.
I liked Rebecca Minkoff when we saw her in her confessionals. I like that she was saying she's actually, I like when she said she's been bitten by real sharks, like she doesn't care
Oh yeah,
about
well it's
Bryn.
true. It's
Yeah.
true. But Bryn was so nasty about that comment. We mentioned it last week. So nasty that comment about I was in Nordstrom Rack. You know what? I consider anybody who has branded merchandise in Nordstrom Rack
I told
somewhat
you
of
any
a
store,
success
Target,
because
Walmart, I don't care.
yeah, I mean they have Michael Kors there and Vince
But it doesn't even matter.
Camuto.
I don't care if
Oh, one
it's
of our favorites, Betsy Johnson.
listen, if I was Berkeley and Jensen at BJ's, I'd be rolling in the dough. So I
Yeah.
don't,
Yeah, I
it's
don't
not
get the
about,
whole
do you
diss.
think Rebecca Minkoff wears her clothes? Probably not.
Yeah, of course she does.
Maybe to
But
show it
I
off,
don't
but
think she
like
does clothes Rebecca Minkoff. It's mostly accessories and
accessories. But what
bags.
I'm saying
Of
though, do
course
you
she has
like
her own bag.
she
She had it.
does, but do you think that she's only using those or that that's like her nicest bag? Like she's realistic. She has a brand that she sells for a certain audience. It's not claiming to be Gucci.
She might have a Gucci bag or two that she's owned for years, but I'm going to tell you, real designers only wear their items exclusively.
Well,
Real
that's good.
designers.
I
Real
enjoyed that she was
designers.
ripping Bryn apart, that she also didn't care and was unfazed. But I will say,
Like,
going
do
back
you
to
think Tommy
Jessel,
Hilfiger's wearing polo? No.
no, but I also
Okay.
don't think
All right.
that polo is the like I'm not saying Rebecca Minkoff is wearing Juicy Couture. I'm saying that she's wearing like I'm sure she has like I'm sure she has a couple Birkin bags and
Okay. Well, that's different.
I'm sure she knows the difference between the value of her Birkins and her own bags is what I'm trying to say.
True.
Like Bryn's claiming her like I just don't think it's like she makes a ton of
Her
money.
her bags aren't cheap
She
though,
probably makes more money than some of the highest end designers because when you have
because of
more
volume.
traffic and
Right.
volume, exactly.
Yeah.
And that's what
But
I'm
I
saying.
mean, if
That's
you
my
go,
point.
first of all, you're in Nordstrom Rack because they didn't sell it and you're in Nordstrom. A lot
Or
of it's
because your
left
product
over.
has a different price point and they can market at a certain price and they can get rid of it quickly. And that means they can order more from you. Like there's a silver lining here. I'm not saying,
But
you know, that,
I actually have a Rebecca Minkoff bag and I bought it in Nordstrom's,
okay.
not the Rack, is what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
She
Yeah.
may do direct to both stores. It may not even go
She
from
may.
Nordstrom to
She
Nordstrom Rack.
may. She may actually. I know someone who buys the fabric for Michael Kors TJX line. Like because
Yeah,
Michael Kors specifically has a line for
exactly.
TJ Maxx. And they may use some of the same designs, but they use different fabrics when then they sell it in Macy's Michael Kors,
Thank you.
and then he's got Michael Kors Couture, and then he has Michael Kors in his stores, and they all have different fabrics, but a lot of the designs are the same. You're basically paying for differences in fabrics.
Well, guys, that's what you learned today on the podcast.
It's true, it's the price of fabric.
Lessons
But
with Aunt. But let me go back to Jessel. Everything that
okay.
she said to her mom about Pavid is not true. I'm
Yeah,
calling
true.
bullshit right now. You
Yeah,
are
I
not
agree.
taking Pavid's card shopping four or 5 days a
Yeah,
week.
you fold.
And then
He'd have a
also,
spell.
you were looking at three-figure jewelry. So I'm also not sitting here. And even if you do use his card, you and your mom are going to spend what, a couple grand?
Yeah, it
Maybe
was
Pavid.
$375. It wasn't
Exactly.
$3,750.
So
Yeah.
yes, maybe he does let you spend about $300 on his credit card. I don't think that Pavitt's complaining that much about that.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
I totally agree. And that's also a brand, by the way, that the store Alexis Bitta, I think it is, that I've seen in Nordstrom Rack. Just
Wow.
saying. I mean, if you want to pull it all together.
Did they have you fooled with the fake story?
I was actually pissed about it.
Okay, I didn't ask that part yet.
Okay,
Did
did
they have
they?
you fooled? Were you
Not
hooked?
really. Not really.
You
I
didn't think it
just,
was real?
no, because I kept on
Then why
looking
did they
at
make you
her.
mad?
Because it was a waste of my time to
Yeah,
manufacture
but
a
if you thought
story.
it was fake, like I don't believe you.
I couldn't believe I do not believe if that was an actual situation that people would actually, it said more about them than it did Rebecca.
That's what I was thinking. Okay, that's what I'm
Yes,
saying.
yes,
Like
it
Erin, I was
totally
like
did.
shocked, and I also have to say that like Erin's reply, like there wasn't one of those like it. I guess looking back on it now, you're like, oh yeah, they would have. It would have been so different. And but Jenna Lyons, like I thought Jenna was. I gave her
The
credit.
most legit that she said
Yes.
there's rumors about you circulating here. Yeah, Aaron, Gabe, Abe, what's he, the gay Gabe? I mean, I didn't get that with the whole thing with Mel and everything, but Bryn's a horrible person.
Oh yeah, she
She
changed that
just
story completely.
is the whole story with Jenna and Jessel
It
about
was
being a
fake.
basic. Yeah, it was completely different. Horrible what she did. I mean, that just shows. And she thinks it's so funny. Like, oh, I can be cutesy. She needs to get a little taste. She needs a little pushback.
Also, like, I know she doesn't have 60 engineers in
Yeah,
the
really, in
UK just
London.
working on her app. Maybe you guys have a tech company in Europe that you are like have hired
Using,
on
and they have
retainer
60. Yeah, and they have 60 employees, and one
engineers,
or two of
and they
them are
have
working on your
and they
app.
have a
Yeah.
hundred accounts that they're all servicing, and
Yeah,
yours is one of them.
totally.
It's
Yeah,
called an app
totally.
developer.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm sure without a doubt that that's
especially
what's
if it hasn't
happening.
launched, like,
Has it launched yet, or was
but
it
also
just for
it's like
storyline
I don't think
purposes?
many apps. Listen, I watched a documentary on Grinder once, and no, and the people thought of it. The guy was smart. He came up with it. Then it
Yeah,
grew. They had to get bigger web
yeah.
space. Like this isn't like you're hiring 100 people to do something. Like my point there of using Grinder is like it's basic. You're looking at people that are interested in getting with you, relationship, hookup, whatever it is, and you ask a bunch of questions that have your interests. It's like this
Oh,
isn't
sorry.
rocket science.
Should
This
have had
isn't
some
rock.
Diet
Like my
Coke.
point is that this isn't something. Even if you're adding a bunch of bells and whistles to it, the foundation of the app has already been developed by whoever did Tinder and
And
Bumble
all
and
the other stuff.
Grinder.
And
Yeah.
she's not
Okay,
hiring all
Cupid.
these people. Give me a break.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Not
yeah.
happen.
But the whole thing with the basic bitch and the way it was mean, and you could see it bothered Jessel.
And Jessel is a little basic.
I don't think so. I think she's fine.
She
I
came
mean,
on and said she uses her husband's credit card 4 or 5 days a week. It's so basic. It's like, that's not true. Like, that's what you can come up with. That's what makes you look cool and over the top. I like Jessel, but at the same time, it is very like, that's like, ooh, you and your husband fight. Like, oh, and he's got money. Oh, like you use his credit card. Like,
I was
can you
so
think?
everything was cliche. Everything with
That's what I'm
these
saying. That's
women is
basic. That's
cliche.
basic.
There's nothing like interesting about any of them.
But she also did a clueless birthday party. Are we surprised?
Oh
Like, it's
yeah,
like
no, no, no. But
basic.
the whole thing with um Bryn Bryn with the stir in the pot, with Bryn talking about, oh, I went and did calls and found out that she actually does swing and all of that.
That's
Oh,
what
it
I think's going to make
was,
this bigger is that I think that then when they come back from it being a joke,
yeah,
I think that's when someone's going to be like, but Bryn, didn't you say that you da da
yeah,
da 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 da
yeah,
da?
yeah, yeah.
That
Hmm.
could happen. I did say I enjoyed the Wicked part and I enjoyed the
Well, I
part with,
did. That was the best part
yeah,
of
with
it. The
Sai.
cross promotion of Wicked, which is coming out next week.
I hope it's worth it for you, Becky. That's all I'm saying. I hope this whole journey to sell your
I
Wicked
don't,
line.
maybe that was the reason. I'm going to tell you though, uh, I
You
don't
don't think
blame
it's
them.
strategic that they're placing it a week before the movie comes
No,
out?
no, no. It's definitely cross promotion. Yeah,
Yeah.
totally. That was all part of it, without a doubt. Now, I, I have a pink vest. I'm going to
Michael
wear
Kors
it.
has a Wicked collection too.
Oh, everybody does though.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the Beekman brothers do with their little goat
You know how much
soap.
licensing Wicked must have got from this, from the
Oh,
movie?
huge,
Oh,
huge. I mean, the Beekman brothers do with this. They're selling stuff on HSN,
can
QVC,
I tell you something you don't
Land's
know about
End.
me?
Oh, what?
When I worked for Jill Zarin
Oh, gosh.
and her manager, he had one
Yeah,
other client at the time, the
yeah.
fabulous Beekman boys, when they had
Beekman
their
boys.
TV show.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They sell, you know what? They're
Yeah, I know what
interesting.
they do now. They have a massive brand.
Yeah, well, they sell on QVC and HSN, and they're one of the only
They're
brands
in a
that
hotel
sells
group too, I think,
on
as well.
both. But
I've seen
but
them at a
very
hotel.
few, like if you get people like Isaac Mizrahi, he only sells on
Oh,
QVC.
I know. He's on the
Where
Housewives,
like
big fan.
Aman sells just on HSN, but the Beekman brothers sell on both, which is
Huh.
quite interesting.
That means
They're
they
owned
have a
by the same
good
company.
deals. Yeah.
Just FYI, QVC and
Who's your mess?
HSN. Oh,
Bryn.
yeah, Bryn.
It has to be the way that she
It has to
translated
be
that phone
Bryn.
call and then said that she like left some information out. I just was like,
Messy,
it was like
messy,
whatever, messy.
messy. Yeah, and
Messy.
then laughs about it. Ugh.
Well, I'm coming to New York City tomorrow, girls. I hope I don't see you. I'm going to the
I
Knicks
hope
and then
you do.
I'm
I
going to
hope
the
you
Knicks
do.
and the Nets game at the Madison Square Garden. That's why
Well,
I'm
you can go
going.
see Wicked in that outfit.
Oh, I have a different tracksuit for that one.
Oh,
Uh,
excuse me.
Anywho, subscribe, like, comment. We love you, and we will see you next time.
Bye.